chat, get ready with me for you guys today. This is just gonna be like a chill, kind of like I get to know you guys a little bit more, or you guys get to know me a little bit more, but also I'm gonna be doing this kind of a rosy summer glow makeup tutorial, the one I'm wearing right now. So this is just the makeup look here. As you can see, it has this really nice, pretty glow, and then the eyes are just kind of rosy, which I think are really pretty for the summertime. It's natural. I also wanted to say thank you for 14,000 subscribers. I want to thank you for all your continual support and love, and I just want to give that to you guys as well every single video that I make. So thank you guys for 14,000 subscribers. I hope we can get to 15 soon, so give this video a thumbs up and make sure you guys subscribe. Okay, let's get into this video. Okay guys, so I am totally barefaced. I actually just took a shower and blow dried my hair, so that's why I feel like hair is looking kind of cool, but it's a little wet. So right now we're gonna get on that chill level. We're gonna talk about different things. Then we're also gonna do some makeup. And also, I wish I was able to, listen to music with you guys during this video, but of course, copyright. Seriously, I have some new jams right now, but maybe we can, fit a few in there, right? But also, I am wearing just sweatpants right now, so I'm not gonna fool you there. I'm just gonna tell you I'm wearing sweatpants. Okay, so, to start, I'm just gonna put my hair back, be cut in these little thingies, just so, the hair is out of the face, and so I don't get, makeup in my hair, which I have done. That's okay. So, first off, I got out of school, I think 2 weeks ago, and I want to know who is, who's in summer right now. Are people still in school? I mean, I would find it hard to believe, but to start off the summer makeup look, I'm using a primer spray from Scandinavia. I like to use sprays in the summer because they're kind of more refreshing, more rejuvenating, and that's when, the skin needs some thirst. So I'm just going to spray this primer spray all over the face because, I don't know, it just feels so good. Oh, it feels so good. I need some more. I love this stuff. Oh, it tastes bad though. Do not get this in your mouth. Ew. I want to actually talk about some Netflix shows that I've been recently liking too, because who is in love with Netflix as much as I am? Yeah. So I'm actually going to start with a little bit of concealer on the under eyes, and I'm just going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind for that. So I'm going to, get you guys a little bit more up close and personal here, And I'm just going to put this only under the eyes. Even though I have so much acne, we will get there, I promise you. So right now on Netflix, I'm actually watching the Vampire Diaries series. I'm actually on season 4. I just started it 2 weeks ago and I'm already on season 4. Can you tell I'm addicted and I have too much time on my hands? Yeah, that's what stops me from doing so many things, Netflix, That's what totally stops me. I'm just going to take one of these, this is the buffing brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to kind of do stippling and small sweeps under the eyes. Stippling, if you really want it to be more full coverage, I would stipple it, but if you want a little bit of a sweep, it's going to take a little bit of product, but it will, be a little easier. So I just like to stipple and then do small sweeps under the eyes. So speaking of Vampire Diaries, I'm on season 4. I'm at the part where Elena turns into a vampire, which I actually knew that was going to happen at some point, but I didn't know exactly when. Okay. So then for foundation, I'm just going to use this Pure Bare It All 12-hour 4-in-1 Skin Perfecting Foundation. What I like about this is it's not super full coverage, it's more lightweight, and I think it's really nice for the summertime. It's demi-matte as well, so it's more of a glowier, so if we want this more glowy look, it's not going to be fully matte. Okay, I cannot get this open. Oh wait, got it. I got you. It's okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of squeeze some of this on the back of my hand here. And it's almost as I feel like it's almost like my perfect shade on the skin. But as you can see, I've been getting a lot of breakouts. I don't know why. I think this is the worst I've been breaking out in a while. Especially all over the forehead. I know, I just did a skincare routine and now I'm already breaking out. But for the brush, I'm going to use the Sigma 3D Kabuki. I just like this one, but I'm going to first take the dabs of it all over my face. Oh, I said dabs? You gotta dab then. But I'm going to first dab this on my face because then the brush will, when I pick it up with the brush, it's not going to take so much. So now I'm just going to blend this with the 3D Kabuki brush and just kind of stipple, but in small sweeps again, but more sweeping. Okay. So, what are you guys watching on Netflix? I also just watched the series Famous in Love. They actually have it on the AB or Freeform, now it's Freeform app. So I like Famous in Love. That was a really good show. There's only 10 episodes right now, so I hope they come out with more. You guys probably already know about 13 Reasons Why. I love 13 Reasons Why. And I hope they come out with more episodes of that. That's definitely a show that I would recommend you to watch if you are in high school or middle school. But other than that, if you're too young, I don't want you to watch it when you're too young because it gives some really you know, harsh visuals, if you know what I mean, if you've watched the show. This summer I'm actually going on vacation to Outer Banks, and I believe it's in North Carolina. It's my first time going there, and we're going with my whole dad's side of the family, so like all my cousins who are like Casey's. So we're gonna go with them, and we're getting a house and stuff, so we're not going to Myrtle Beach this year, which, you know, last year I went to Myrtle Beach and vlogged there. So I'm probably going to vlog every day there, so if you guys want me to do that, I will definitely vlog there. So the foundation is all buffed in. I think it's pretty good, and this is just what it looks like. It's really nice. It's a nice flawless finish. I like to do just a tiny bit of powder because I don't want to be too cakey, especially because we are in the summertime. I'm just going to use a Hella Flawless one by Benefit in I'm Cute as a Bunny Honey. I will just take just a large, you know, powder brush to just kind of dust this over the face. Not a lot of it, just to, well, just a little bit, not too much. So also, I want to know, like, what around you guys is like the summer, like the move, you know, like parties in the move, but like around me, they have these things called like Blossom concerts, where they have like these outdoor really cool concerts, and people like tailgate at my school. I am going to a Blossom concert with my cousin Claire for her birthday, and Olivia. We're going to see Brett Young, Lady Antebellum, and Chrissy Ballerini, and they're all country singers. I'm not the hugest fan of country, and usually the Blossom concerts are country, but they actually recently had Future, Chance the Rapper, which I love Chance the Rapper. He's like my fave. Like, we should play one of his songs right now. We should play I'm the One, yeah. Best music. Another one. DJ Khaled. Get at the truth, the money never lie. No, I'm the one, yeah. I'm the one, early morning in the dark. Okay, the dance party is over. Back to the makeup. Okay, so I'm gonna go into contour now. And I'm gonna be using the NYX contour kit, and this is a drugstore contour kit. It's pretty inexpensive, so if you want a, you know, kit that's not going to be that pricey, but it's going to do the job and really nicely, you can get this. And yeah, this one I did not actually use up. It was a highlighter, and I was on the plane on spring break, and it, you know, cracked. So I'm actually going to take that one light powder right there, and I'm just going to put that under the eyes real quick. It's just going to help that one concealer we did earlier, just kind of so it doesn't crease or anything. So I'm going to make sure that. So I like to use kind of this color right here because the color here is more of a cool tone. It is not as warm, and my face, I don't really know what my face is, but I like to start off with like this one because it is a lighter shade, and then I'll go in with like usually like this one right here because it's not as dark as well. So I'm going to start with that color there. Do that to the other side real quick. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with the more fluffier kind of brush, and I'm going to take that little bit of a darker color here. I feel like these ones like make so much of a difference, and I'm just going to go from the top. Look how much of a difference that made. In the summer, I like to be a little bit more glowy and a little bit, you know, have that more of a contour because it is in the summer. You want to look tan, you know. See, look, it already makes so much. Oh god, you see that little thing right there? That's not good. But the good thing about it, this is pretty blendable, so. So we have our contour going, and now we're gonna go to more of the blush and then the glowier part. So I really like the MAC Warm Soul, and this is just a really pretty, it's a mineralized blush actually, and it's a really pretty like pinky, you know, rosy and then sparkly color, which is perfect for the summertime. But then if you don't have that MAC one and you're kind of on a budget and you want something more drugstore, you can also use the Milani Luminoso. So I'm going to go out like this, and I'm just going to kind of go under the apples of my cheeks. So, you know, it's a nice glowy kind of sheen we got going. So I just put onto the blush, and now we're going to get into the actual highlight part. And this is the Marc Jacobs, let me read this right here. Whoa, it is the Dewdrops, and they're the Coconut Gel Highlighter. And I actually have never used this before, so this is a little bit of a first impressions for you guys. But I really wanted one of these to, you know, use as, you know, a highlighter, but I've never used it, and I don't even kind of know, I didn't know if I was supposed to mix it into the foundation or what. And it's just a pump, it looks like this. It smells, you know, kind of weird. But they're Dewdrops, and it's called Do You. Get it? Like, do you, but do you. Kind of get it right. I'm going to put a little bit of this onto the back of my hand here, just a tiny squirt. And you see that little thing right here? That spreads a lot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my finger like this. I'm going to try to zoom you guys in here. And I'm just going to kind of put this on the, you know, highlighting part and see how this looks. Remember guys, this is the first impression, so if I'm not that good at this, please excuse me. Okay. Oh, you could see it there. Or maybe I am doing this right. Okay. I like it. Whoa, highlight is on fleek there. Look, the highlight is on fleek. Oh, girl. I feel like I'm like Jeffree Star right now. That's just what really makes this look more dewy. I can put a little bit on my nose. A little right there. That's good. But now let's start on to the eyes, y'all. Should we? Okay. So since we're going with rosier tones, we're going to use rosier colors. So I'm going to actually use the Naked 3 and the Too Faced Natural Eyes palettes. They're both, you know, they're both more expensive palettes, but there's definitely different alternatives you guys can use. I actually started off not even liking the Naked 3 palette for a while, but then I've kind of learned how to use it a little bit more, and I'm really liking it. Start by priming the eyes. Today I'm going to use the Stay Don't Stray. I usually always use my Urban Decay primer potion, but I have the Stay Don't Stray sample, and I really wanted to try it out because I've heard it's really nice. So I'm going to put a little bit of that onto the eyelids here, just like that. And I'm just going to kind of blend that in with my middle fingers, because when you use your middle fingers, it's like most gentle or something. I don't know, kind of, you know, ironic though, because middle fingers are not gentle when you're using them at people. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the Naked V6 palette. I know I've used a lot of these colors. And I'm just going to take a larger shadow brush. And I'm going to take these color called Foxy and YOS kind of mixed together. And I'm just going to kind of put that all over the eyelid just to, you know, set the base. So while we're doing this, let's talk a little bit about, you know, drama and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know if you're in high school or middle school, but, you know, drama is a thing. But you know, drama sucks, and recently I've been in a little bit of a drama thing, and I just don't talk about drama anymore. Whatever. So now we're going to take this color called Limit here, which is right here in the palette, and it's just, I'm going to start by putting that into the crease. Oh, and I'm just using this one base shadow brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to put that into the crease. So you don't really see it. It's just it's more of a transition color, as you would say, kind of more of a transition. Oh, and something that I totally forgot to do, and before we move forward, I have to do it. So I'm just going to take some tape, and I'm going to put that on the edge of my eyes, because these shadows do have some fallout. I'm just going to put that right there onto the eye like that. And this is just going to, you know, help that everything, you know, stays in a proper place. So after I did that transition crease shade, I'm just going to take a more of a smaller crease brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going to take this color right here, which is called Nooner, and it's a darker, it's kind of a darker transition shade. Now I'm just going to go into the crease with this. Oh, and I just heard about the new Girls Night In tour. I was kind of sad because Alicia Marie is not in it, and she's been in it for the last 2 years. I was really sad because I wanted to see her again. But I believe it's May Baby, it is Cookie Monster, and it's also 2 other YouTubers that I actually do not watch. I probably will go to the Girls Night In Cleveland because they actually have one in my city, thankfully. So I probably will go, but I won't get like a VIP pass or anything because I'm not super psyched. But I will go because I know it's going to be fun, and it's like $15 for a general admission ticket. I'm gonna like kind of go in depth as I can with that shade, just to get it pretty dark. And what I like about this shade Nooner, it's like a rosy brown shade, which is a really nice shade for the look. I'm gonna kind of blend it out a little bit because remember, whenever in doubt, blend. Oh, and also Jaclyn Hill's Morphe palette is coming out soon, so I'm so excited to buy that. It is June 21st it's coming out, so on that day I'm going to buy the palette. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to do kind of like the inner lid shade now. Brush here, and this is a Sigma eye shading brush. And I'm going to take this color called Burnout, and it's like this pinky rosy color there. And I'm just going to take that into the inner parts of the lid. And then I'm going to take this color called Lyra, which is definitely, it's like a rosy undertone brown here, but it's really pretty. And I'm going to take that, I'm going to put that into the second half of the lid, but also kind of almost covering over Burnout a little bit, but not all the way. It's a really pretty color, as you can see here. Okay, so once you have Lyra onto the eye just like that, I'm actually going to take this one color called Factory, and it's just definitely a lot darker of a color. I'm going to take it again with that shadow brush again, and I'm going to dust it off. Put in kind of this outer into the kind of outer part of the lid right here, as you can see, and up the outer part of the crease there, but with the shadow brush. And now as we, actually use the natural eye palette, and right now I'm just going to take Silk Teddy. Actually, I may have to do this with my finger because it may apply a lot better. Yeah, it does. And just in the tiny little bit of the inner crease there. I don't know, I just really liked this color in this look. But I'm also going to take that same color and I'm going to put that as the brow bone shade. I'm going to put that onto the brow bone here. Okay, so now that we are basically done with the eyeshadow, I'm just going to take this eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Master Precise. And I'm going to do a tiny bit of a wing. A small wing there. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. So once I'm done with the eyeliner, I'm just going to curl my lashes real quick. I'm actually going to take off this tape now. It's one of my favorite parts because you're done with the shadow. As you can see, you have a nice crisp line where you did your eyeshadows. So now I'm just going to go in with the mascara. I'm going to use this Clarins Mascara Super Volume. It's like some weird name. So the mascara is all finished, the eyes are all done, and as you can see, I put on a lot of mascara. It almost looks like I have fake lashes on, but I do not. So for the brows, I'm just going to use the Benefit Gimme Brow real quick, and this is just going to, keep the brows in place. But I don't even need to fill mine in because they are already, like, so thick already. But a quick tip, if you're younger, do not pluck your brows until you have to. And I'm going to tell you guys, the style is not super thin brows. You don't want that, so do not make them too thin. But for the lippy, to complete this whole entire, rosy summer, look, I'm just going to use this Rude Cosmetics lipstick in the color Swank. Weird name, like, are they trying to call me a skank? I don't even know. And it's a pretty, like, pinky, mauve-y, like, nude color. But of course, we cannot forget to finish with some setting spray. This is the Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray and oil control. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray this all over my face like I just don't care. Yes! So this is now the finished look. I really liked how it turned out, and I hope you guys get any tips from this video. I really liked talking with you guys. So that was just the makeup tutorial, or the get ready with me. I hope you guys all have a fabulous day, because tonight is a Cavs watch party night for me, so my friends are going to watch that. If you guys want to go check out all my social media accounts, my Twitter and my Instagram. I'll be posting a lot recently, all under Claudia Casey 972, so make sure you guys go check out those social media accounts. And of course my vlog channel, because again, I will be vlogging a lot, probably today too. So check out that. And I would love if you guys all would subscribe to my channel. Well, thank you guys so much, and bye chicas. Mwah.